Hey guys, this video is going to help you with your introduction and your conclusion. There was some confusion about that, so let's first start with the introduction. Your introduction is composed of these 4 things. First is the hook. That is an interesting quote, question, story, statistic, or any other general observation about your general topic. Okay, so if you'll look on this next page, my hook in this introduction is the first sentence. In a 1969 song titled Take a Giant Step, the singer claims, "Remember the feeling as a child when you woke up in morning and smiled, and it's time like you felt like that again." Okay, that is the quote, an interesting thing that I can get to pull my reader in because they want to read more. It makes them want to read more. That's your hook. Next, you want to use connecting information. This is sentences that will lead you from the hook to what is called the thesis, or your main idea. So if you'll look in my example, it says childhood is supposed to be a time characterized by joy and laughter. It is this period known as childhood that should be marked by a carefree spirit and innocence, and it should be a time when a child has no worries. Okay, those two sentences, talk about my topic. Okay, they don't exactly give away my main idea, but they connect the hook to my main idea. Okay. Next, I have a thesis. You may have heard that word before. What that means is it's the sentence that contains the main idea of your essay. Okay, it tells the purpose of your essay. So, my thesis in this introduction is, however, many children are robbed of this joyful period of their lives because of a tragic phenomenon known as child abuse. So, I've introduced my topic, I've led you with my connecting information to figure out what the topic is. And then there's one more sentence that we have to talk about for your introduction. It's called the map sentence. Okay. This is the sentence that explains the key ideas in the body paragraphs in the order that they will appear. It is not every stage of the hero's journey, because those are your main points of this essay. I want you to briefly summarize the journey. Okay, do this broadly. So, here is my map sentence in my introduction. Every day, thousands of children lose their childhood because they are sadly victims of physical, sexual, or emotional abuse. Now, my map sentence is a map for my reader. It tells my reader where we are going. So, in this paper, I should have paragraphs about physical, sexual, and emotional abuse. Okay? That just lays out the paper for my reader quickly. You will briefly summarize the journey of your hero in your paper for your map sentence. Now I want you to think about the conclusion. This is the last paragraph of your paper. And your conclusion has two main parts. You restate the main ideas of the essay, which means you reword the main points of your essay, including your thesis, into 2 to 3 sentences. So this is re-summarizing what you've already talked about. And you want to try to use words that you haven't used before. So in my sample conclusion, this is my my restatement of my main ideas right here. Child abuse is a terrible tragedy that is occurring to too many far children today. It manifests itself in the forms of physical, emotional, or sexual abuse. Because children are vulnerable and often scared to speak out, the adults who abuse them find them to be the perfect victims of their horrible crimes. Okay? So that is a restatement of my main ideas. Lastly, you want to include a big picture sentence, which means that you show your reader your feelings or your insight about the general topic addressed in your essay. This should not include the words I or we. Okay? Look at how this one. Children should be protected, not victimized, and it is up to those who are brave enough to speak up for these victims and end this horrible crime against them. Okay? Notice I state my opinion, but I do not use the words I or we. Okay? Like we should do this or I think this. Okay? You want to keep it in third person. All right? So, if you have any more questions about how to do this, please ask me because it is an important part of your paper. Okay? But that's all I got for you. Thanks, guys.